continue the Stakey's Umlo and Stakey's Summer Crush combination with Carex pennsylvanica drifting through it. As I get into more shade, I transition into Dropterus marginalis in small groups with Tricertus, 2 groups of Tricertus in the back that'll spread and form a nice colony. And I've interplanted Carex humilis hex and Carex pennsylvanica. So I'll get a dark, the hex will be a darker, tighter foliage. Pennsylvanica will be a lighter green, more open foliage, and will weave its way in time, 5, 6, 7 years, will spread its way in time around the Dropterus marginalis and also into the Carex humilis hex. So it'll kind of find its way through here dynamically. It'll be interesting to see the patterns that it creates. So again, it was Carex humilis hex. You see it down there. Dropterus marginalis and Tricertus. And I put just a few Tricertus in, a group there and a group over here. And that blends into Carex pennsylvanica with the Stakey's Umlo and Stakey's Summer Crush. So that's the extension of the combination. You can see sunlight. It's about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. It gets bright, then shade, then bright. But that oak tree is going to grow too, and these will move into shade nicely in the next 5 to 6 years. And this has heavier shades through here most of the day. So you always have to watch for that transition of light from high intensity to low intensity to moderate intensity. And it's basically just paying attention and sitting for a while and watching the sun go across the sky and then seeing where your light patterns are. And that'll change too from May through summer as the sun moves higher in the sky. So have fun, everyone. We'll take a look at some other patterns in a little while. All right, from the History Museum in Chicago, Roy Diblik reporting. Another shade area, I showed you earlier the Stakey's, Carex humilis, Carex pennsylvanica, and Dropterus marginalis. This is a Runcus horatio mixed with Aster divaricatus and Aster twilight. Now the Aster twilight and Aster divaricatus combination, Austin Eyeshide did a great combination of this at Millennium Park, and I saw that last week as I walked through the park, and I thought I can do that. So thank you, Austin, for that great combination. So I mixed those two together and then separated out the Aster divaricatus into smaller groups as I got narrower. And I put in the Runcus horatio, you can see right here, and have Runcus horatio scattered through this area. It gets dapple light and then much more shade later in the day. This is it's probably 1:30, and then it's knitted together with Carex pennsylvanica. And as I walk along, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 groups of a Runcus, 2 to 3 to a group, 4 in a group in the back. And then the Aster twilight and Aster divaricatus. And then I transition Carex pennsylvanica through here as we get lower around into the oak tree. This is Carex bromoides, and it's around Allium summer beauty, Pulmonium reptans, and moments of Tricertus I carried over from the other side of the walk I had in the other combination. And I have Carex muskingumensis, little midge, along the rocks, the outcroppings, and on the other side of the outcroppings as you get near the walk. And then just a dabble of Hacknachloe macra, the green one, and we'll carry that across the walk as the bed continues next week when that bed is prepped and ready for planting. So Carex bromoides, as it gets wetter here, it's going to get wetter, and transitioning to bromoides, transitioning to Carex pennsylvanica, and just a simple island planting of a Runcus horatio with the 2 asters mingled together in smaller islands as we go through the planting. So it's a simple combination, and the Runcus horatio looks very cool in modest shade. It kind of stretches out, so the white flowers stretch out as it gets taller. So it's another grouping to think about and enhance yourself. You might try some other combinations with the Runcus horatio or mingle in some other sedges. I think a few Carex granularis with blue foliage, tinted blue, That might be nice in here too. So it's a never ending. Again, I mentioned it's like having the alphabet, and if you have the alphabet and you know how to spell, you can write anything from a mechanical how to fix your car to some of the most romantic poetry that's ever been written. It's 26 letters, and just know how to spell. And that's what it's like. If you understand and know the plants, the more you understand and know them, the more plant patterns you can create, and off you go. And accept screw-ups. I'm sure on the back, I think I made a mistake. I have too much Aster variegatus back here. But I can correct that when I walk through. I'll pull a few out and maybe add another twilight or two. All right, everybody, let's have fun. Let's start planting these communities. All right, see you later.